Righty, in a world where the daily grind can leave us feeling a little tired, we are here to inject a burst of energy to give you the push to reach for more.
This is where you find a dash of humor, a whole lot of flavor into your lunchtime routine.
Yes, on that note, we say welcome to the Ultimate Midday Show. We are ready to take you on an adventure in the world of movies and all things entertainment.
So get ready because it all begins now. Join the conversation on all our socials. We are TVC Connect using the popular hashtag.
It's Flash on TVC.
You can also watch from anywhere in the world via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why, but I'm happy. And I think Honeypot infected me. Because when she came into the makeup room this morning, she was all, and I'm like, okay.
I don't think so.
Your energy then, especially when you're talking about what you loved or what you're passionate about.
Because I was sad a bit then.
Oh.
Yes, so I was wondering whether it is still the same me. And then I know.
We're humans, we have feelings.
Okay.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Catherine. You'll know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Kat, the person, not the chocolate, baby. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby.
Righty, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the misters, baby. It is honey flavor. What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor. Could it be some raspberry or something? I don't know. I mean, all right. Yeah, you can go with honey venomous. You can go with honey flames because Mr. Flames is not here. And I thought, how about representing it with the red?
Of
red,
course.
everywhere on fire.
Bonnie, for today that I wear red, please keep it cool with me. Be cool.
All right. They say that my mood is always everywhere when I wear red. So I'm just going to try to be calm. Do you like the calmness?
I love it.
All right, we have an exciting show planned for you today with news items from the entertainment world.
And following that, I will be responsible for today's dosage of social media madness on Socialville.
Next up will be What Are You Watching? We'll then cap everything up with
Movies at the
Let's do
movies.
this already.
Ooh, Burna Boy, the African giant, right there with Cheat on You. And we are starting the entertainment news with him. Burna Boy hints at retirement. Grammy award-winning Nigerian singer Damini Ogulu, popularly known as Burna Boy, has somewhat hinted at retiring from music. Burna Boy stated that a mouth-watering contract recently offered to him is making him contemplate going on with music like Rihanna, adding that the massive contract must be a test of his love for music. Taking to his Instagram story, Burna Boy wrote, and I quote, "With the numbers I'm seeing on this contract, these next years of my life are about to really show if I really love doing music. God must really want to test my love for music. I just might bounce on y'all like Rihanna," end of quote. This statement has since got many wondering what could Burna Boy be insinuating about.
Interesting stuff. So I just thought straight to that point I always say right here, that we do not have one talent. We're multi-talented.
Yep.
God has created us beautifully. So you might be very good at something and then you're doing it and you get bored. In this case, maybe not boredom, especially with what he said, that it is because they have offered him a huge sum of money. Okay.
Ooh.
I love it. But then you look at it again and then you want to do other things. But if he calls Rihanna and then he's comparing it to Rihanna, it boils down to the talent I said. So Rihanna is into beauty.
Yep.
And she's been concentrating on that. And she says that it's bringing a lot of money. And I like Rihanna. She takes her job seriously. So Rihanna is that person who is advertising a product and she uses it on herself, and because people love her, they go and buy it and then it's sold out and all of this. Rihanna is into perfumes, into so many things. So if she sees that a lot of money coming in through that place, a lot of money too coming in through music, but then she feels like, you know what, just chill a bit. let me just take this money first and then I'll come back to see it. And then she takes a break, not even a break, and she just quickly runs to her side and then she says, I'm pregnant, but you know what, we're going to do this, show like this, and then she does it and then she goes back to what she's doing. It's so interesting. I think it is just so interesting, and it is good when you're doing what you do and you enjoy doing and you're making a lot of money, you're so comfortable. So you can as well say that, you know what, I'm just going to relax. I think the way I'm looking at this money, I'm just going to be chilling and I'm going to be going off.
Well, at this point, it's the outsiders I'm pitying, because if Burna Boy retires, they will really miss him.
So how
and
much
they will miss
fans too?
Well, they did well. We'll actually also miss the controversial posts of Burna Boy on social media if he does retire from music. But he might not go off that. But I'm talking about in the music space.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he should do what will work best for him, because he's the one in his shoes and knows how he feels right now. But anyway, Burna Boy, we wish you the very best.
Yes, we do. I love it. All right, moving on. Stan Nze and wife Blessing are expecting their first child. Nollywood celebrity couple Stan Nze and his wife Blessing Obasi Nze have just announced that they are expecting their first child. The couple made the information public with a post on their respective official Instagram pages as they celebrated their second wedding anniversary. In the video posted, the couple wore traditional outfits with a baby bump in full view. They captioned it, 2 years today. Still the same. Oh my God, yes.
The best decision.
Still the best decision we've made.
They don't know what
they have done to deserve the kind of love. They are grateful, Jesus, they said. Our third year is definitely a unique phase. A year of nurturing. Please say a prayer for us. Happy second anniversary to us. This is a double celebration, and they didn't stop there, as they also gave us a sneak peek into their pregnancy journey. All thanks to their YouTube channel.
Wow, this one is really good news, because since their wedding, we've seen them together, support each other, go to events together, even do productions together. Like whenever Stan has a project or a production, Blessing comes to support. Whenever Blessing has something, Stan goes to support. Even if he has an interview, they go together, and their love story is interesting. And when I watched the video, the YouTube video, it was just amazing. It was nothing short of emotional, because apparently Stan was really, really happy that he got a gift. He hadn't gotten a gift in a long time, and then there was a box he was supposed to open. And after opening it, they gave him a card. Blessing gave him the card, and he read it. On the cover of the card was, was it Drake or who did something like that, like a cover that had different pregnant women. So that was what was on top. And then he read it, and then he looked at her and realized, oh, we're having a baby. And then he started crying. So it showed that, yes, he's a man, he's vulnerable, he's emotional, but he's also happy, and I'm happy for them.
Thank you so much for staying here with us. Of course, before we went on that break, we were talking about Stan Nze and his wife, Blessing Obasi Nze. And then we were talking about how, they discovered that, or he was told that they were having a child. I watched a video like 1 million times. I couldn't get over it.
At all.
I'm like, oh, this is so beautiful. And I wouldn't even have known that she is pregnant. Yes, because, they're always having their show. And lately, I think they had an interview with Lateef Adedimeji and all that. So I wouldn't even have known. But, there is a way you can always place the camera if the face does not give you out when you're pregnant. Maybe your nose is wide or something. There are people who just remain pretty like that forever. Yes. So, yeah, congratulations to them.
Designer to plead guilty to indecent exposure. American rapper Sidney Royale Selby III, popularly known as Designer, now must face the music of being a mid-flight disruptor after pleading guilty to indecent exposure. TMZ reported that the Panda rapper was scheduled to formally enter a plea on Friday, September 8th. While a charge of indecent exposure on an aircraft is a misdemeanor that's punishable by up to 90 days behind bars and a $500 fine if convicted, the rapper will not be facing any jail time. With this plea, Designer will get 2 years probation, 120 hours of community service, a $5,000 fine, and also he's supposed to tender a public apology to the flight attendants for his behavior. If you would recall, the rapper was charged with indecent exposure after he allegedly exposed himself multiple times while seated in the Delta One cabin and allegedly masturbated during the flight while he was en route to Japan. He allegedly dropped a jar of lubricating Vaseline in the aisle and eventually had to be monitored for the duration of the flight. Designer was reportedly handed an FAA violation card following the incident, then moved to the rear of the plane with 2 travel companions to be monitored. Upon landing, he was detained and interviewed by the FBI. He was, however, charged in the state of Minnesota as he was flying outbound from there to Japan. The rapper apologized in a statement afterwards that his prescription medicine caused the alleged incident, and he has been dealing with mental health struggles for some time and was going to seek help. He also claimed he has attended 19 court-appointed counseling therapy sessions since the incident. Designer's attorney is asking the court not to impose travel restrictions on the rapper, insisting that he's expected to embark on musical tours for the remainder of this year into next year. At this time, Designer has not publicly commented on the reported plea deals. Additionally, the rapper's Instagram account appears to be wiped clean. Meanwhile, his X account seems to be focused on promoting his current music releases. This is one case that a lot of people have been looking forward to how it's going to end. And now that he's put out this plea deal, hopefully we get to the end of it. Even though he was supposed to put out the plea deal on Friday, until now, we still do not know if he has done that or not. So if he does that, he won't go to jail. But if he doesn't, then he might end up in jail.
All right, so before you even got to that part where he was talking about mental health, I already thought to myself that this dude must be suffering from something, because how do you encroach on other people's, privacy? Like, okay, I would say that, well, maybe, did I put that well? Like, okay, so they are on the plane and they have their different corners, and then you, in the public place, you start doing that. It's just not normal. How? I just knew that something is wrong with this person. I just knew it. Like, what could ever get into your head for you to start doing such?
And what if there were children on the plane?
It didn't care, obviously.
It didn't.
It didn't care, obviously. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
That's crazy.
I am so sorry. Like, I'm saying I'm so sorry on behalf of him to the people, because that is so disgusting. Oh my God.
And it can be traumatizing for some people. Very traumatizing.
Wow. All right.
All right, beautiful people. Welcome to Socialville, where we're going to delve into the world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of wit and nastiness you can imagine. So just focus on the screen and let's just begin this journey. And we start with the meme king, who is shocked. Okay, so Henry says, guy, baby, send me your picture. Babe, oh, I'm ugly. Oh. The guy, I know, I want to scare someone.
Wow.
Hey, Wahalad.
So what if she said that, oh, I know that it's because I'm beautiful? What would you have said? It would have danced to that.
I want to show off. Maybe he would have said, I want to show off. Because I'm not understanding, like...
Would you have said, if she said, oh, I know it's because I'm beautiful, would you have said, not to me, I just want to scare someone with your picture?
Let's just move on, because that's some violent way to start this social villa. Okay, so this one reads, the funniest ones are born in April. And then Big M is asking, funniest what? So this is something that happens to people. Because some words are pronounced the same way, they mix up the spellings. So I'm sure this person wanted to write O-N-E-S. Now wrote once, like one time. And the person is wondering, like, what? And it happens a lot. It
actually happens a lot. And sometimes even that person that is questioning it, if he's not careful, he will be writing one day and he will make a mistake and another person will point it out. It can be very embarrassing when you notice, but sometimes when you're writing, you might not quickly know that. I think anybody can make that mistake because it is not something out of...
Yeah, especially for there and there. T-H-E-R-E and T-H-E-I-R. People
in your head, there are some things that are actually very, very similar. Formal and formal.
Yeah.
Yes, it's in your head, but you know, or especially when you're typing and your phone brings one and then you're in a hurry, it is when you're reading. And God help you if you have sent that message to...
Especially when people are writing official letters and you mix corporation with corporation.
So you have to know what you're doing and read and read. And I mean, this is to everybody. And the mistake I even make so many times when I'm on WhatsApp and I'm typing is that I usually omit. So it's the way I'm racing. So I'm like, okay, so put the N inside the, and I'm like, I can't find D. After, so
Honeypot, let's all move on, Biko, before we start hearing bagang, bagang, bagang. So this is a conversation between two people, and he says, "Hi, beautiful lady, hope you're doing well." And then she responds, "Not really. The thing is, Babado, Jakpa."
Yeah. These days, you already know when the bills are coming. Yes, you already know.
So is it safe to say that you shouldn't ask people how they are doing because before everyone used to say I'm okay, and we said, oh, ask further because they might not be okay.
Okay.
But now when they now say they are not okay.
So apart from that, apart from you asking,
Could be
I've
bills.
seen somebody's message recently. The person does not usually send messages to me. So when I saw good evening,
Something is
I
up.
just knew. I knew that it was not just normal greeting, because if it was just normal greeting, it would be like, good evening, how are you? I just stumbled on this and all that. So yeah, I understand that. So when I see, I already know.
It's pretty scary, Sha. So yeah, we have this one. At Olori of Oloris says, petty things that are grounds for breakup. Asking the question. And Silva responds, being born in January. Year just started and you already have your birthday coming up. But it's not our fault, nah. It's not their fault.
Having your birthday coming up, are you asking the person to do something for you? Or you just say, it's going to be my birthday, or is the person just feeling the pressure on their own?
So I feel like it's the pressure, the fact that they're in a relationship. So I must give this person something, I must do something for this person. So after the bills paying for Christmas and then you're starting
I totally
the year,
understand
it's
you.
planning at the end of the day.
So you
want to
factor everything in. So in this life, just pray to have money. Because how about people who just, I mean, just have money. Just have money in this life. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. And it is a wrap on Social View. I love me some salsa all day, every day.
And that is what we do here on Tuesdays. So we take you around the world. So you can be in Nigeria and you'll be in Brazil. You can be in Nigeria, you can be in
the Caribbean.
In the Caribbeans.
Anywhere. Okay, so it is time for What Are You Watching? And if you enjoy watching movies or TV shows, you will love this part of the show. Today is all about you, as you have the chance to share with us what you have watched or are currently watching. And you can do this by calling our phone lines or by contacting us via social media platforms. We are TVC Connect using the popular hashtag #ASplashOnTVC.
It's now time to take your calls as well as read your messages, as you'll be telling us about the movies and TV series you watch or you enjoyed, what you enjoyed about your choice, the actors in it, and most importantly, your rating over 10. So shall we do this already?
Yep. So I'm on Facebook, and Utibe says, I recently watched Hypnotic. The movie talks about a police detective whose child got missing and was looking for clues to find her. He later found out he knows hypnosis and uncovered hidden truth in an organization called The Division. It stars Ben Affleck, Alice Barga, and many others. I'll rate it 8 over 10 because when watching the movie, I didn't know what was going on anymore. Deborah Christian says, Double Cara. It's about twin sisters who got separate because one had cancer and her parents could not afford her bills because they were poor. So she was adopted by her foster mother and her real father. So many things happened and Cara decided to find her parents. Her twin Sarah suffered so much trouble to her. Well, the story is much. I rate it 9 over 10. Though it's an old movie and a Philippine one, it has many lessons to learn. I'm taking no other messages because a lot of people here just wrote the title of their movies. They didn't tell us what they enjoyed about it. They didn't rate it or tell us what the movie is about. And that's why we do this. So maybe you take it to X.
All right.
Yeah.
So we are here, X, formerly Twitter, because some people are just still waking up. As I woke up like 2 weeks ago, I'm like, my phone did not update. All right, so Kali Parker here says, I'm currently watching The Queen of Flow, a Colombian movie about a lady that was wrongly imprisoned in New York City for drug trafficking through the man she has a crush on for 17 years, but she agreed to work with the police to put her enemies in their place. I'll rate it a 10 over 10. Okay, we've got Gifted Baby Boy who says 47 running. It's an action fantasy movie. I'll give it an 8 over 10. East meets West in the epic Asian fantasy film. Metric star Keanu Reeves leads a group of 47 warriors into battle against deadly mystical forces. All right. Well, the other ones we have too are not, they're just mentioning, you know, the movies and they're not talking about anything. But then,
That's just called two. Yeah, just two.
So the Tomi Oluwole here says, I'll get away with mother, and then puts emoji fire, like that means you enjoyed it. Okay. Teta_X here says, Jumong is the movie he watched. All right. I wouldn't, do you still have?
Yeah, let me just take like 2 or 3 more. Muyolua Adigun says, The Umbrella Academy. That's a nice watch. Elizabeth Tegilola says, Fast and Furious 7. Miola says The Last Voyage of Demeter. So if you love scary movies, you should watch The Last Voyage of Demeter. It talks about vampire Dracula and how people perceived vampires back in the days, how they didn't believe in it, and then how Dracula went on to live. Yeah, so I'm doing your job. Next time, we won't take your message.
Did you watch any movie recently?
Yes.
Okay, so I've watched a lot.
A lot.
Can you see us is the one I was just weeping?
I've not seen that one. Maybe I'll go see it.
Yes, thank you so much for staying here with us. You know, we always have your back with our everything movie related on Tuesdays. So if you are heading to the movies this week, keep it glued because it is time for Movies at the Movies. In Nollywood, a bag of trouble. After receiving a token of appreciation from a wealthy politician, a young man's life takes a tumble. Realizing the burden of being rich, he must now stand up and fight the evil he perceives are closing in or slide back into a world of poverty he knows too well. Actors include Brother Shaggy, Oga Sabinos, Afis Oyetoro Saka, Jide Kusoko, Bimbo Shin, Joseph Momodu, amongst others. I guess you're just going to be laughing all through watching that one because all those characters are what? And they're so funny.
Okay, now in Hollywood, the Blue Beetle. Yes. Jamiray suddenly finds himself in possession of an ancient relic of alien biotechnology called the Scarab. When the Scarab chooses Jamie to be a symbiotic host, he's bestowed with an incredible suit of armor that's capable of extraordinary and unpredictable powers, forever changing his destiny as he becomes the superhero Blue Beetle. Actors include Zolo Maridiano, Bruna Marisquez, Marquezine, Becky G, Damian Alcazar, George Lopez, Adriana Barraza, Belisa Escobedo, amongst others. Be interesting.
It's going to grasp people's attention from A to Z. That's what I think.
Yes, and I am surely going to see this one. Like, it looks like my kind of movie. And then it's always the reaction whenever someone becomes a superhero for the first time and they're like, whoa, that reaction always is there.
All right, thank you so much for being a part of the show today. Of course, I've done this with Lady Kath. My name is Honeypot, and of course, we'll catch you tomorrow. You take care of yourself and keep it out locked down here, okay? We'll see you.